Let's look at the features of Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. Log in to Howdy. Select the link to Ecampus. Select the link to your Ecampus course. Find the link to Collaborate Ultra. It can be anywhere in this left column. It's up to the instructor to place it somewhere, so you might have to scroll down to find it. At the main screen, you'll see a link that allows you to join the course room at any time. Use this room for special appointments that you've made with the instructor. If there are scheduled sessions, you'll see the session and the time that it starts. If the session is active, you can click on the name here and you can join the session. If you've missed a session, you can look for the recordings using the menu button. This option shows the sessions. This option shows previous recordings. You can find all recordings by setting the start date to the first day of the class or before. You can see that there's already a 30-minute session and a 15-minute session recorded for this course. Let's take a look at the 30-minute session by clicking here. You see that you can press the play button here or here to play the recording. You can pause it with this tool. With this tool you can skip back for 10 seconds. With this tool you can skip forward in 10-second chunks and it starts it playing. You can adjust the volume. You can go to full screen mode. You can look at the chat. The chat will be synchronized with the video if you're watching that. So if you scroll ahead, you can always return to the current effective chat right here. Let's close the chat panel and let's look at the menu. You can see that you can download a text file with all the chat by clicking this link. Save the chat where you can find it on your hard drive. You can report problems by clicking this link or look at the help files by clicking this link. Notice this opened in a new window. If we want to get back to Blackboard Collaborate, we just close this window and we've returned. Let's go look at the chat room so you can see what tools are available. Just go back to scheduled sessions and then here at course room, click Join Room. Let's look at the tools in the Collaborate room. The session menu. If you want to use your phone for audio, click here and you'll get a phone number and PIN. This phone number and PIN can change at any time for every session, so you can disregard these numbers. Remember, this is a toll charge, so you want to use a cell phone with an unlimited long distance plan if you want to use your phone for audio. You can report issues, you can look at help, and you can take a tour of the software. Here you can leave the session, or you can close this window to leave the session if you're finished. You can check your settings. So it shows here the settings. You can, again, here's the phone number and PIN, adjust your speaker volume, your microphone volume, report issues. If you want to speak and you have a microphone, you can click here to start sharing audio. You can click here to start sharing video from a webcam. You can click here to raise your hand and ask a question. Over in this panel, you can look at the chat and follow the chat during the talk. You can post something and ask questions. You can click and see a list of all the people that are online, excuse me. Share content. Presenters and moderators may share content such as applications that are on their computer. They will appear here. If you need to share some content, you can ask a moderator or presenter to make you a moderator so that you can share content. This just repeats the settings button, which was also over here. When you want to leave the session, you can click Leave Session, or you can just close the browser window and you will be back in the course.